Because that's the policy of the school board. The ministry can't open.
And it is not something we took on because the classrooms are hot. We have a situation where we have to call parents, we have to wash here. We have to call parents to take, remove children. Here, twist
And again, that's discrimination. If you're saying my daughter's hair is going to be stink and licey versus a next person who has natural hair.
Avoiding that.
You understand?
We are avoiding that. You are clean.
No.
We are clean.
There
You
is
are
no
clean.
difference. Once you have hair on your head, you need to wash it. You need to take care of your hair.
Not everybody
So that
does.
in itself is discrimination.
Not
If
everybody
you're gonna
does.
sit here and believe that my child here is more at risk of getting lice, really?
From experience.
Don't tell me from experience. Do not tell me from experience.
You are talking to a principal
And right
of
now-
18 years of the school.
right now-
You are talking to a principal with
And
35
right now-
years teaching. And I am saying this from experience.
Yes,
we have
your
had so many
experience.
parents coming
But
to the
do
school.
not tell me that my child has a greater risk because of the heat and her hair that she gonna get lice in her hair versus any other person here.
That is just one.
You cannot make that assumption.
Well,
Based
our
on
decision-
experience, I don't care if it's 100 years of experience, you cannot make that assumption.
Mr. Robinson, that's a PTA VP.
All right.
PTA VP.
And I'm not gonna stand up here any longer, right?
Just 1 minute.
No, nobody else is gonna come here and try and bombard me.
PTA, come
Right.
here.
They're gonna call 10 people against one person right now.
No, not against you because you
So,
but you
no,
put it
I'm
on
gonna
Facebook.
leave.
The whole world.
I'm gonna leave right
no,
now.
the whole world. The whole.
I'm gonna leave right
the
now.
whole world is against us now because it's on Facebook.
You and ministry,
Facebook.
deal with it.
Because you're not dealing with it.
And then
Mr.
we'll take it from
Robinson,
there.
Vice P, come here.
All right, I'm gonna leave.
They represent the PTA executive.
Right, so you and them deal with it. I'm out of it.
The child because the rule states that.
All right, well, wanna deal with it.
And we're not.
All right?
And I am saying to you, Miss,
Wanna
I'm
deal with
telling
it.
you now.
The offer can be rescinded. There's no issue.
You guys deal with it.
Mr. Robinson.
You're gonna take back acceptance because of my child's here. You guys deal with it. I am out of it. Right? You're gonna call 100 persons right here to attack me?
When you put it on
No.
Facebook, there are thousands out there
I don't
saying
put none on
negative things.
Facebook.
There are thousands out there saying negative things about the school. No.
Right, so ministry and the PTA and whoever else want to meet and decide, do that. And then you let me know what's up.
Good day, viewers and subscribers. Welcome back to my channel. This is Girls Connection, the World Connection. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share. Also, click the notification bell to receive daily news updates locally and internationally. Dreadlocked child's father bemoans backward step after court ruling. On the eve of Emancipation Day, the Supreme Court ruled that the constitutional rights of a 5-year-old girl were not breached in 2018 when she was denied access to the Kensington Primary School, a prestigious public school in St. Catherine, because of her dreadlocked hair. Emancipation Day, August 1, is celebrated in Jamaica to mark the end of slavery in the British Empire. The ruling has shocked human rights advocates and puzzled the parents of the 5-year-old. The child's father, Dale Virgo, believes that Jamaica is taking a backward step at precisely the time that the rest of the world is embracing change in bucking systematically racist thinking as a result of the Black Lives Matter movement. It's just backward thinking and bureaucratic ideals being enforced, Dale Virgo, a well-known musician, said. Despite the court's ruling, Virgo insisted that come September, he will neither be cutting his daughter's hair nor removing her from Kensington Primary, which is located in Greater Portmore, St. Catherine. I am not going to remove her, but if they're willing to remove her, I have no problem going with another school, he said. The ruling ends after a 2-year fight that began in August 2018 when Jamaicans for Justice, on behalf of the girl's parents, obtained an order preventing the Board of Management from blocking the girl's admission. The human rights group challenged the school's position on the basis that enforcement of the rule would violate constitutionally protected human rights of the child and her family, and that no other remedy existed to prevent the threat of that violation given the school's demand. The court's ruling has delivered a cutting blow to the Rastafarian movement as it rejects one of the most recognizable symbols of the culture, the growing of the covenant, the dreadlocks. My reaction is that it is unfortunate human rights crusader and attorney at law Isaac Buchanan, who is himself a Rastafarian, said. The written judgment is not out yet, so it is very difficult to determine what the reasons of the court is without seeing it. Rastafarianism is a spiritual movement based on the belief in Selassie's divinity that took root in Jamaica following the coronation of Ethiopian Emperor Haile Selassie in 1930. Its followers congregated around preachers like Leonard Howell, who founded the first prominent Rastafarian community in 1940, and was later spurred by the Pan-African movement and particularly the teachings of Jamaican-born Marcus Garvey. Later, the movement had earned global attention thanks to the music of devoted Rastafarian Bob Marley. So in Jamaica, this ruling really sticks in the craw of every Rastafarian who sees the covenant as an expression of beautiful black hair in its natural state as a symbol of the island's cultural heritage, identity and race as a Jamaican people. Across the world, children who wear dreadlocks have won constitutional battles against oppressive schools that have sought to deny them attendance on the basis of discriminatory anti-locks rules or policy. In Malawi, a 6-year-old girl was allowed to return to school thanks to a landmark court ruling forcing state schools to accept children wearing their hair the Rastafarian way. The case was galvanized by her family, who joined forces with dozens of other Rastafarian parents to try to force the education system to end discrimination against children from one of the country's smallest religious minorities. In Jamaica, school boards are empowered to make rules under the Education Act in consultation with staff and students. The Ministry of Education in 2018 developed a student dress and grooming policy which was aimed at safeguarding against non-discriminatory treatment of students. The policy recognizes that where there are schools with rules which seek to prevent students with certain hairstyles such as locks from admission, exceptions must be made. However, it fails to explicitly state that children with dreadlocks, irrespective of religious reasons, must be prevented and from attending school and getting an education. This is Girls Connection, the World Connection. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share. Also, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Thank you.